You're listening to Nobody Listens to Jay, a podcast that nobody listens to.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Nobody Listens to Jay.
Podcast that nobody listens to.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, now you just jamming.
Oh, okay, wait. So I was looking at my Spotify.
Okay.
And I saw our...
Are you going to show it to me? It's blurry.
Is it?
What is that? The hoodie that we're wearing?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you make that one of the cover?
I think so.
I was like, ooh, that looks good.
Dang, you so loud.
Oh, that looks good.
That's better.
Seriously, I was so tired.
When right now?
Yeah, when I text you, I was like this on the back. When he was like, it's 9 o'clock, get up. I'm like, okay. But I am up.
I'm here. Present.
I know you haven't slept yet.
No, I haven't. But I had like a beverage to keep me awake for a little bit. But let me tell you, I have learned. Well, okay, I've been knew this, that like I drink coffee, energy drinks, whatever, tea, I can go right to sleep. Yeah.
It's not a go, yeah.
Like
That's Vinny all the time. He drinks 4 fucking cups. Like at night, he knocks the fuck out.
Yeah. Like when we were on vacation,
tired.
We would do like espressos after dinner. And we would always go to dinner like pretty late. And we would take the shots of espresso and I would go right to sleep.
But would you wake up refreshed in the morning?
On vacation, yeah, because on the cruise, like you get the best fucking sleep on there.
You think so?
Dude,
I'm
the
so
ship
afraid.
rocks you to sleep every night.
I'm gonna be like,
Well, I mean, so I get motion sickness too, but I use like the patches and like I use the Dramamine.
Like, do you take the Dramamine all the time?
No.
I think mine's gotten worse. Like, if somebody drives,
Oh, me too.
I get sick.
Like I would much rather drive because I'll get sick.
Yeah, so
But like I feel like the patches help because I wouldn't have to take Dramamine every day.
yeah, that's what you gotta send me that.
Okay.
I want to try it out.
And then I use it when I go on planes too.
Yeah, I'm leaving this weekend. I want to know what it is.
You're leaving
Not this weekend.
next
weekend.
Where are you going?
I'm going to ATO.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me that.
Peace out. A-Town down.
We gotta find that video of your mom doing that.
I have it on my Facebook somewhere. You're like, peace out. I forgot what she said. She said something else.
Something crazy. We gotta find it.
We should.
You gotta find it. And then we'll post that up for the non-listeners. Well, the listeners. The jinglings.
J listeners.
Jinglings, man.
We still... Whatever, fine. I don't know how the jigglings won, but there were only a few voters.
And they voted correctly.
Okay.
Anyways,
we're gonna do the intro.
I thought we did already.
Oh, we did do it.
Kind of. Well, I'm Jack. Okay.
I'm Jean.
Why did that take so long?
I had to have the dramatic pause.
Well, then, since we're already on the topic of traveling, we talked about it in our previous podcast episode. where we caught up with each other.
Mm-hmm.
But let's dive deep, but not
Let's dive deep in this in this subject.
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 Um,
Oh my God.
how has traveling during COVID times been
It's a little
different?
hectic, right?
I guess, especially with you, like you have a whole ass family.
I know. That shit stresses my life. Fuck. If it was just me and Vinny, I think it would be a lot easier.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was actually talking to Kiera yesterday, and we were just talking about how, we're thinking about back then and how we were so reckless. And I was like, if we didn't have kids around these times, we're like, fuck it. 20% COVID. It's fine. Let's go.
And that is pretty reckless.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we would be safe, but still go out.
I feel like, I don't know, maybe you were kind of reckless. I feel like you would still be like, oh, people get away from me. But I feel like you would still be like down to do whatever. Yeah.
I was actually partying when I was 21. It was my 21st birthday.
Okay.
And I was like, we're going to Vegas. I got the flu, I remember, because I got the flu during Vegas. And you should have seen me. I was still partying, but like towards the end, I was just walking around dying. So I would take what do you call that? Medicine in the morning, and then I would drink at night.
So
and then I can't go ahead, what?
I was gonna say, so you're like a super spreader.
I guess I was.
Dang.
Because when I came back, I was in hair school at that time. And I went to school because I didn't want to waste any more hours.
Uh-huh.
And I got a lot of people sick.
Damn, that's fucked up, man. People could have died.
I know. People could have.
Dang, man. So you were a super spreader before it was a thing.
Before COVID happened.
You're crazy.
I was like, I had to party. It was my 21st. And I could not miss any more hours of school.
Dang.
Because cosmetology is more like based in hours. You can't graduate at a certain time, and you could only miss a few days or you'll kind of like get kicked out.
But what if like you had a doctor's note?
I mean, they sent me home actually. They're like, bitch, you sick. Go home.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But you know what? I think that should be like another thing we touch on is like how our society, like even like in other countries where it's like you work, and like
and
up until you're pretty much dead. And
yeah,
they're
basically.
like, oh, you're dying? Why didn't you take time off? And you're like, what?
And you didn't want us to take time off.
All the like pressure to be at work or at school or whatever.
Hell
and you're
yeah.
like, what the heck?
Okay, so man, this is another story. Like living here, you have so many like weather conditions, right?
What do you mean here? Like
in the East Coast.
Okay.
4 seasons, right?
Yeah.
In the fall, you'll either get a storm, a hurricane, lights go out, powers go out. Winter, it snows in.
Shit,
right?
the power can go out too then.
Yeah, true. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on in this area.
Yeah.
And I think they don't care if it's snowed in. They're like, oh, can you make it out? I was like, bitch, everything is closed and you still want me to go to work? Yeah. Do you even think people are going to come? Like this was at my salon.
Yeah.
And I was like, bitch, I'm skidding around. I'm slippery. She's like, okay, well, you can wait an hour and see if the ice melts. I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah. And another time, my friend's car was burning. the engine started smoking, so we got stuck on the highway.
Yeah.
And then we called them. They're like, "Oh, can you find someone to pick you up?" We don't have anyone.
What you mean?
I was like, "Really?" I
Yeah.
was like, "Okay." Like, come on. This car, I was like, this car is literally smoking
Right.
and we're stuck in the highway and you care about us going to work right now.
One time I was working at this portrait studio and it was a big ass hurricane that came through. And I remember like staying up all night because the power went out. And so like we didn't want the basement to flood. So I was
Oh,
like literally bucketing water out of like the hole for the sump pump and like carrying jugs of like water back and forth through the house so that I could
oh my
dump it
God.
out all night long. And I get a text from my boss and was like, "Hey, like can you come in like the next day?" And I
Mm.
was like, "You know there's no fucking power like and it's a fucking hurricane that just came through." And she was like, "Yeah, we need to get the place cleaned up, yada yada." And then like I eventually went in and I remember going in there and like everything was like hanging, like falling from the
Oh
seats.
my God. Was it
Everything was wet.
flooded?
I don't, yeah. And I was just like, what the fuck did I just walk into? I was like, how the fuck did all this
Fucking
shit just happen?
hurricane.
It looked like a tornado had gone through there, but I don't think a tornado did.
A
But
tornado flew around.
I was just listening to that album on my way home today. Um, but yeah, I was just like, are you fucking serious?
Oh
Like
my God. I would have
this
walked out.
I was like, this job is not that serious. Like this job is not important.
No. Did you
Um,
quit?
did I quit? Not that day. I think shortly after I did.
I would have been like, yeah, I can't make it. I turn back around, like, I call like, I'm sorry, I can't make it.
And like I was just like, what do y'all want me to like? I just stood there. I was like, what is the purpose of me being here instead of at my house making sure everything's okay, you know?
Right? Did you
Um,
tell them that? Like, your shit was flooded?
well, like there was nothing for us to do because it was all fucked up. So like
Yeah.
I sat there and got paid and then I went home.
Did they expect you to clean up?
I don't know what the fuck they expected. I was just like, what the
You
fuck?
just sit there, like, sitting in fire, like, I'm okay.
Yeah. It's
That
like
meme.
the dog. Yeah.
Yeah. We're like,
And then like it's funny because like now that like I'm in my like my career, the first snowstorm that came through when I like first started working and
mm-hmm.
like they're like, you know, like you're essential personnel now, like you can't like just leave or call out without like any repercussions or whatever. And I got like I heard that it was starting to like just barely snow and I was like, all right, y'all, I'm out. And I left.
I'd be like, fuck it. Fire me then.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna do it for you?
Who's gonna work?
But hey, since he went off course, like always,
Uh-huh.
that's that is our not motto, but
That's
that
our
is our thing.
that's our
We
thing,
do.
man.
We get sidetracked.
Really easily. You
Nobody listens to Jay. The sidetrack that nobody. I was kidding.
I felt like you looked out the window for a second and you're about to be like, ooh.
Oh, I didn't say it. I saw it in my
I
head. I said it. I said
I
I saw it.
saw
I
it
said
on your facial expression. And you were like, no, wait, we're recording.
You're like, anyway, so what were we
Yeah.
talking about? COVID situations with traveling.
Yeah. I mean,
So go ahead. What?
I was gonna say, I think it's like I said earlier, and like how you said, if it was just you and Vinny, I think it would be easier. Like
Yeah.
just being me, like, it's not terrible. I mean, I had to travel with your sister. I had to travel with my boyfriend, but it's like adults.
Adults could
Well,
be children too. So
yeah, like your sister. Just
yeah,
kidding.
no, yeah,
I mean, yes and no. I don't know, like I guess it just made me it's so dumb to me though, because like as much as they want to be like, keep your distance, get your vaccination, get your test,
yeah,
when you're like getting onto these vessels of transportation, everybody's just packed in there and I'm like,
yeah.
what was the point, you know?
Mm-hmm. So okay, the thing is, you know how they say, oh, if you get your vaccination, you get to travel outside of the US.
Yeah.
Like we thought that was, we're like, oh, okay, if we want to travel, we need to get our vaccination. So we did. It's not
Mhm.
the only reason why, but
Right.
it's kind of mostly the reason why we got our vaccination. And so when we were going to Europe or Portugal,
Yeah.
we needed our what do you call that? A COVID test within 3 days
Yeah.
before we head to the airport. And I was like, okay, that's good. I'm kind of glad that, you know, we, how do you say, that I know that everyone that got tested is negative
Yeah.
in the flight,
Yeah. Yeah.
which kind of, you know, kept me in peace in my mind.
Right.
And they're like, okay, if we get the vaccination, it's something too. But I felt like that wasn't the case when we were coming back. Like,
Back to the
they,
US.
yeah, back to the US, they were kind of a lot stricter in a way. They said that, 5 and under don't need to get their COVID tests
Yeah.
done. But we had to get Verdana, she was 4, her COVID test done when we were coming back. And then we thought that they didn't tell us that we had to take another COVID test for us before we left,
Oh, like coming back to the States.
coming back to the States. Like
Hmm.
our vaccinations were good enough, but they didn't message us about it.
Yeah.
When we were leaving here, they kind of gave us a notice
Yeah.
to check it. And I was like, okay, so we're good with vaccinations. No, we were not. We ended up having to rush to go get our COVID test, and the fastest one takes like an hour.
Yeah.
So we got to the flight, or we got to the airport like I want to say 3 hours early, just so we didn't have to deal with all the craziness.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't give us the gate number or anything until like 1 hour before the flight.
Hmm.
And so when we got there, they checked our papers and was like, "Oh, Verdana is under 5." They said kids have to get their
Your test.
like tests if they're 2 and up. And I
Hmm.
was like, "What?"
That's crazy.
So then they checked our papers. They're like, "Oh, you got your vaccination cards, but you don't have your test. So all of you guys need to go." So
Oh
we ended
wow.
up spending a lot of money getting the tests, going in and out of security again. And then that was like the second time. Then we got there and they're like, oh yeah, let's just wait for your test before you could go in.
Yeah.
And the guy didn't. He's like, oh, I'll let you know before they leave. 5-10 minutes later, he messaged us. He's like, oh, they closed the gates already. They didn't tell me.
Damn.
I was like, what's your job? Aren't you the security guy? Aren't you supposed to tell them that there's more people up here?
Yeah.
So there's a couple people that got left. And there's this one white woman. She kind of went all crazy, started screaming and yelling and like having a mental breakdown. I was freaking out too. Like I got so pissed because I was telling Vinny, I was like, I was having a bad feeling. I was like, look, you need to go double check. And I was like, let's think of something. I was like, what if they leave us?
Yeah.
We need a plan. He was like, they're not going to leave us. They're not going to leave us. I'm telling you, they're not going to leave us. I was like, we need a plan regardless.
Yeah.
And he was like, we're fine. They're not going to leave us. Then the guy comes and tells us they left us. And then I looked at him with like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I was like, are you fucking serious? And I gave Verdana her Dramamine already.
Oh, yeah.
And Vieira was like crying. So it was just like so intense.
Yeah.
It was very intense. I started crying, like angry crying, and I was just like, fucking piece of shit. Like, I was just like trying not to cuss like the other lady.
Right.
But what do you call that? Then Verdana started falling asleep. Then they were saying that they need to go all the way downstairs back to the front to talk to the people. So Vinny was trying to go. I was like, wait for us. I think we all need to go.
Yeah.
I was like, don't leave us. Let's figure it out. Let's talk to the people on the other counters to see if they could give us a different flight.
Yeah.
Any flight that's coming up today. And so they didn't want to help.
That sucks.
So we kind of found out that it was like, oh, they're trying to get more money from us.
Oh, because not
yeah.
enough people were traveling and stuff.
Yeah, and that airline is going bankrupt in a way.
Yeah.
So they say they try to like weed out certain people.
Yeah.
So we had to go all the way down again and deal with the whole customs, and it's the third time because we were rushing coming back and forth.
Yeah.
And the thing was, the funny part, it's not funny, it's funny now, but like when we get into the front for them to check our passport, this guy was all talking. There was nobody in front of him. There was not busy.
Yeah.
And he was all talking to this lady in their language. And I think Vinny said, oh, they're talking about what they're eating for lunch or something. And then Vinny was like, excuse me, but can you check our thing? We're late for our,
Yeah.
Can you do your job?
Right.
We missed our flight. We're trying to get our shit together. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Why do I have to tell you to do your job?
Right. Hey, let me ask you something though. For your flight going to Europe and your flight coming back to the States, was it the same airline?
Yes.
Interesting.
So I was like, yeah, we were like, oh, they're so good. We met this guy coming to Portugal, coming to Europe.
Yeah.
And he had like 2 daughters, everything. And we were going to all meet up for like a, what do you call that? Play date.
Yeah.
So Vinny was messaging him, talking, telling him all the shit. But anyways, I was getting just pissed off. Like we went to the headquarters or something, their little office.
Yeah.
A whole fucking line. So many people missed their flight. Not from the same flight, but I was like, damn, are you fucking serious? Like there's this lady with a dog. She helped us out.
Yeah.
And she was saying, yeah, the white girl that was screaming and yelling, she was telling us, she was like, yeah, she's doing all that. I was like, I don't think that works here. She was like, they're not gonna give a fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, that shit don't work here in Portugal. They're gonna like just kick her out or something.
Yeah.
And I think she ended up paying for everything.
Oh, wow.
So basically it's not our fault. I mean, they're saying that it was our fault and we had to pay extra to get back into the flight the next day. And Vinny was fighting. He was fighting so hard. He was like, it's not our fault. It's your fucking fault. So they were going to charge us like the full price for 4 of us just to get into the next flight the next day.
Wait, you have to pay for Vieira too?
Yeah, just not as much. Whenever you go international, They have to pay either for the food or something.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't get a seat, which is some bullshit, but you know.
Yeah.
So Vinny was like, no, it's your fault, blah, blah, blah. And they had to call the people. And I was like pacing back and forth with the baby while Vinny had Verdana. And the girl, they're assholes. They're like, back up, back up. And she was like, or you're gonna get out. Like, I was like, bitch, I'm just here moving the baby. It's like, don't let me come over there and beat the shit out of you.
It's fucking PG County.
I was so pissed, man. I was so pissed. I didn't cuss like that lady or like scream and cried.
Yeah.
But I was trying to like tell Vinny, I was like, tell them it's their fucking fault. Like, you know, like, I didn't cuss. I was just like, yeah, it's their fault. He's supposed to do his job, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, no, you need to, one person just needs to come in. If I came in, I would have, but then we would have paid full price. So thank goodness we paid like half price.
Damn,
it's
that
better
still sucks,
than,
though.
Yeah, it sucks. So they wouldn't even give us no hotels, no travel, like, you know.
Really?
So pissed, yeah. So we were just like, whatever.
I'm trying to think. When I had missed I didn't miss my flight. My flight got canceled, and they were like giving out vouchers for hotels.
Yeah, like,
but like it was all the hotels that they gave out vouchers for were all booked, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was just dumb. I wish they did, because when I went to India, we were coming back. We were in Abu Dhabi or Dubai. Yeah, Abu Dhabi. They gave us hotels.
Oh, wow.
They gave us food, everything. That food was so delicious. And the hotel was kind of cool, but dry. So dry there.
Like the air?
Yeah.
Oh.
Water is hard. Ain't got no conditioner.
The water is hard?
I felt like it was hard.
What do you, like you were drinking rocks?
No. I fucking hate you.
like
do you know like some, I don't know how to explain it. Like there's some well water here that's hard, right? The materials.
The minerals?
The minerals and stuff. It's harsh, maybe. Let's just say that. It just feels dry. Like
is
you just felt
water soft? Wait. What do you mean your water was dry? Like, what does that mean? Like you were just, was it sand?
It could be rough. Talk to a hairstylist.
What do you
They'll understand.
What do you mean the water?
Tell the certain type of water. Like it's not filtered.
Okay.
It feels very rough.
You know, when you're in a different country, you're not supposed to drink their water, man.
I didn't drink the water. I'm saying like I took a shower in it.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have a conditioner for me to be moisturized too. So
oh my god.
We didn't have our bags.
Oh.
We had like our carry-on. So we didn't have everything.
Isn't it like dry there too? Like you can't drink alcohol?
I don't know.
Somewhere out there. You can't.
Okay, so wait, let me tell you before I forget.
Uh-oh.
So we went to the same hotel. We kind of just stayed in like a really small room because they took the big room that we were in last time.
This is in Portugal.
Portugal, when we had to go back.
Yeah.
It was such a struggle. And we were just like, you know what, fuck it. Like we got to our hotel, we got some food, we ate. The guy in the front, we told him the situation. He was kind of really nice about it. He helped us out. He didn't charge us for water, thank goodness. Because the other bitch was charging for water.
Like bottles?
Yeah. They just refill it.
What do you
so
mean?
I'm just like,
they just
have a glass. like a glass bottle and they'll refill it for you.
Okay, again, when you're in another country, you're not supposed to be drinking their water, man.
I know, but this is like drinkable water.
I think all waters are drinkable,
I mean,
whether you
it's
do
for
it or
drinking. It's for drinking. Anyways, I wasn't sick, so.
not. I'm gonna take your ass to Mexico and you go
No,
learn about
did you
water.
hear about the, have you heard about the, they had like a little TikTok about water in like, what is it? And those historic places like Italy and stuff. And if it's coming out of the wall,
Yeah.
like the rocks, they said it's drinkable. The water's just pouring out the street. And then they're like, they'll let you know if it's not drinkable. They'll have a sign. But if it's like just water coming out from the rocks going down, and this lady took her bottle, filled it up, and she like drank it. And I was like, oh my God.
I just picture you like face to the wall and like just drinking water.
Okay, so let me tell you our little marathon that we had the next day.
Wait. Backtrack.
Okay.
So is it like, you know how like they say stream water, like because it's like going through so many
Yeah.
like rocks and shit, so it's
Yeah.
like it's filtering out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they said. Coming out of the wall or something. I gotta find that TikTok. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay.
But-
Marathon.
The marathon the next day. I was just telling Vinny, I was like, all right. Well, I was like, we know we have our papers already. We got this and that. So this is the plan. Like, it's like go, go, go.
Yeah.
So the next day, we were so tired. And the next flight was early, kind of early in the morning, like at 11 is early. We had to get there like extra early just to,
Yeah.
you know, get there. So we ended up getting downstairs like at 9.
At the hotel.
Yeah, we're supposed to be there early.
That doesn't sound. Were you like right
Really
next door to the airport?
Yeah, we were really tired and we had to get everybody ready. We actually woke up at 7 because they had continental breakfast. So we went to go eat.
Did y'all go back to sleep?
No, and come back up. It takes forever to get these fucking kids ready. And so we were leaving at 9. We're like, okay, Vinny got the Uber. We were looking at the Uber. It said 3 minutes. And I was like, all right, let's go. Hurry up. Let's go down. And then he looks at the Uber and then it goes 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes.
Nah.
We're like, what the fuck? He's like, just cancel the order and get a new one.
Yeah.
So then we end up getting, you know, a different one, like in 5 minutes. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
So then we told him where to go. Either we told him the wrong area or what.
Oh.
And so he ended up bringing us to the terminal, the local terminal,
Not international.
not the international. And then we're like, can you please just drop us off? We like begged him. We're like, fuck, we're already gonna be late. We're like, please, can you bring us to the other terminal? And he's like, no, can't. He already took like another job or something. We're like, fine, fuck it. Like, we go in, they're like, okay, there's a international bus that's leaving in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So then we're like going crazy, going outside, and we get inside this terminal, and then we were just like rushing, like just running.
Yeah.
We're just running, trying to get in. It was like about to be like 11 already. And man, we was sweating.
I don't know how y'all still aren't in Portugal to this day. I'm out. Oh, we need to get there early. Oh, we got there at the time we need to be there.
So we made it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I was like, we were just running, sweating. Oh, and let me tell you, like when Verdana was falling asleep the day before,
Yeah.
we were rushing to go get the flight, right?
Yeah.
before we got into the line. Vinny had to carry Verdana because she passed the fuck out.
Oh.
So I had the baby, I had the carrier, I had the luggage, I had my backpacks. Just like fucking like,
Oh my gosh.
it was fucking crazy. Like, right, like me telling you doesn't justify the situation or like the whole thing that happened. But I'm glad that we're back.
Yeah. Hey, y'all didn't bring like a stroller that would fit both kids?
No, I don't think it would have fit in them. It's too big. We had a double stroller
But then what?
in California, but we returned it because we didn't really use it. And Verdana could walk now, so
Unless she's fucking passed out in your arms.
I know. It was fucking crazy. Like Vinny, I think hurt his leg
Oh.
and his arms. Like we were just like tired. That's why it took us forever to like but if we missed that flight, fuck, we're staying in Portugal. Because they're gonna make us pay a couple more, like 1,000 more to get a new flight. Fuck no. Like, no. We're staying. I'm sorry. You want us to stay? Okay, we'll stay. People just come visit us.
I would come visit.
Yes. It's beautiful.
I want to go.
I love Portugal compared to Spain.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, we didn't get to explore Spain as much in Portugal, but we did both cities and both beach area. And we both like the beach areas. But Portugal has like the clear ass water.
I do love me some clear ass
I mean,
water.
Spain is clear too, but I think the sand's pretty dark. So you can't really see like, the blue hue and shit.
Yeah.
It just looks beautiful. But yeah, like it was just so hectic. Yeah. And just, being a parent or just having to worry about the things living. It's so stressful.
You're such a mom.
I know.
Don't cry.
So how was yours?
Now that we're talking about it, not as bad as yours.
Should talk first.
I mean, like, for like flying domestically, it was easy. I didn't have to have a test or a vaccine.
Oh yeah, true.
Going on my cruise, we had to be vaccinated. I think the only people that couldn't be vaccinated was like people 12 and under because they hadn't said it's okay yet for kids under 12. And even though we were vaccinated, we still had to take a COVID test within 2 days. What was really interesting is getting on to checking into the cruise ship, it was a long fucking line. But there was people that were getting all the way to the front of the line and checking in, and then them having to go all the way out of the building because they didn't have a COVID test. And we're like, what the fuck? They told you multiple times.
Yeah, see, if they did that to me, they told us that in the beginning, we would have had our fucking COVID test.
Yeah.
Done.
And then so before you check in on the ship, you also do a check-in at home so that you can fill out who's your emergency contact, how your passport information, and then we uploaded pictures of our vaccine cards. And
yeah, they have digital ones now too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that after.
Okay.
But once you go through the check-in, okay, it'll prompt you. It'll be remember to bring this to the ship and get a COVID test within.
There's a list, right? You have a list. Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So people that didn't get their COVID test had to go outside, and I think you had to pay $100 for the test
to get a test, right? And then you have to wait.
Yeah, I think an hour or so.
Yeah. See, I'm like, fucking cunts.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean,
I mean, not your thing because
yeah,
they had warnings about it.
yeah. But then, like on the ship, um, unless you were outside or eating or drinking, you had to still put on a mask.
Mm.
Except for like there was areas that were like roped off that said vaccinated only. And I was like, what the fuck? I thought everybody had to be vaccinated. But I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, the kids. But like the only times I ever saw that was like in like certain bars and like the casino.
Okay. But could
Which
you wear your mask there?
you
Or
could, yeah, but it was just saying that like you don't really have to because like also in the casino you could smoke and it was indoors.
oh,
What?
sorry, just thinking about that.
What? The
Portugal
casino?
smells like cigarettes everywhere.
Oh yeah.
That's the only problem with that. But you do you have to wear your mask outside, like in the pool area?
No. So
Oh, okay.
if you're outside or eating or drinking, you don't have to wear your mask.
Shit, I'm gonna be drinking the whole time then.
I
So,
mean,
okay,
yeah,
can I ask you? This is so random, but the rails of the
on the
ship,
ship. Uh-huh.
because I heard there was an accident of a 10-month-old baby
Uh-huh.
falling off the rail
Okay.
of a cruise ship.
It sounds like negligence, but okay, keep going.
Yeah, but like they said, the rails were like big gaps, like they could just fall out.
Now I gotta
No?
look at my phone. Um, Let me see if I have a picture of any of the rails. I mean, below the
These are parent
rails,
questions.
there's like there's like a sort of like divider.
Hmm.
But like if you're like picking your kid up and like looking over the rails, like your kid's gonna fucking fall, you know?
Yeah, the grandfather I think did that. That he
Well,
thought that there was glass and leaned the baby
let's see.
forward.
Okay, so what I'm looking at is like the back end of the ship that I was on. So there's like one uh deck that's rails, but it's like a running track.
Mm.
There's rails, but there's no glass, but the rails are pretty close together.
Okay, so
And
no kid
then
could slip out.
no, and then all the other like rails above that, there's glass from the like above the rail.
Send it to me. I want to see.
Okay.
Is it
There's glass
sendable?
above the rail, and then like I think it goes all the way down, and they leave a little gap for like water and stuff, like just in case things.
That sounds confusing, but
Um, I'll show you.
they should have like fucking nets all around, right?
I mean,
Catching these fuckers.
like I
Falling.
think unless like you can like fucking jump or climb onto something, you're not really fucking falling off.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty tall. Like it'll go like above your waist.
Yeah, but that scared the fuck out of me. Like, oh, okay. Everything is kind of like, I see. Yeah, I feel like the grandfather's a little dumbass.
But it also like it depends on the ship because it might have been like an older ship or like one of the like river boats.
Yeah. I really want to try it out. At least like a couple days trip.
Yeah.
Do they have that? Like just a couple days cruise
Yeah.
instead?
But usually they're like you go in and out of Florida.
Oh, I mean, I just want to try it out because it's okay if I get sick for a couple of days. I mean, it's not okay to get sick,
But
but
it's better. Yeah.
it's better than being there for like a week or two.
Like I think there's some that you can do for like 3 days, 4 days.
Because I want to like test out the waters, test out the.
I see what you did there.
I didn't know I did that, but hey. No, but yeah, I want to test out the waters and see, try the patch. Send me that. I
Oh yeah,
want
for
to.
sure.
Because every time I take Dramamine, I'm out
Which
a whole
Dramamine do
day.
you get though?
I basically have everything. I
Like
have the original, I have the like natural one, and I have the non-drowsy, and they all make me sleep.
Well, like, I don't know. Well,
So I have to take half.
I'm trying to think because like on the cruise, like it's so easy to sleep on there. So maybe also taking the Dramamine, I was going to sleep. But I feel like even without the Dramamine, I was going to sleep. It's such good sleep, man. Like it's the
I
best
know,
sleep you'll
but
ever
I don't.
get.
I'm not worried about the sleep. I don't want to be sleep. That's the thing. I don't want to sleep. If I go there, I'm gonna be sleep.
Yeah.
If I take my drugs, I want to explore.
I will say like don't do one that comes out of like the water up here in the winter then because that shit is rocky as fuck.
So you have to do it.
Like I think best time for you would be summertime.
That's where everybody. That's when everybody goes, right? I want to go do the Jamaica thing that you did.
I didn't go to Jamaica.
You've gone to Jamaica before, right?
I have
Or
not.
Bahamas? Which one? Are they the same?
No, they're not.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. I do want to go to Jamaica.
I
What
thought
the-
you did Jamaica.
No, man.
You did so many cruises and you ain't do Jamaica.
No.
I want to go.
All right, let's go. Man, the
I'm still
water.
trying to. I'm still trying to get married there. The fuck. Probably not. Fuck it. I'm gonna just go for a vacation
Yeah, do
in
that,
2 years.
You gonna get married in 2 years?
No, we just gonna go because then we can leave the kids.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm trying to get my parents to come to there. We're like, okay, next time when our parents come, we've been just plotting, scheming and plotting and scheming. Next time when they come over,
Yeah.
I think they want to come for Verdana's 5th birthday.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them to come for like at least a week or two. So me and Vinny will leave for like peace.
Where y'all trying to go?
We trying to leave. I don't know, but we trying to go somewhere. Just us.
Yeah.
Like go to, I don't know, what's the neighboring state? Vegas. We could go to Mexico,
You could.
Cabo, all them people. Punta Cana.
I can't.
There's this one that we really want to go to, and it's so close by to San Diego.
Tijuana?
And it's not Tijuana is close by, but the other one. Dude, did we go to Tijuana? No. Got that out. No, just kidding. But you're just like, what the fuck's wrong with this bitch?
I'm so confused right now.
Okay, anyway, so what was I saying?
I have no idea.
Okay, so can't stop laughing.
I'm gonna just let you do you. Like, what's going on here?
You're like, are you on coke, bitch? I'm not. But stop. I can't tell my story. Don't be like
All right,
looking
fine.
away and laughing.
I'm just gonna pay attention.
Okay, that's weirder, bitch. Okay, so it is. I forgot the name, but it's like some kind of Santa Rosa or some kind of rose name close by to the edge water of Mexico. And it's kind of like a tourist area.
Yeah.
And they said it's really nice. It's only like an hour or two away from San Diego. And we want to go there.
Is it
Take a road trip.
Playas de Rosarito?
Yeah, I think that's the one. Playa, the beach.
Playa. Yeah. La Playa.
They have a lot of tourist stuff there, so it's kind of safer.
Maybe. Did you not see the one resort that had just gotten
Oh, yeah.
They had to like there was like
the cartels came through, right?
Yeah.
They started killing people.
Well, I don't know if they did, but they were, I guess, aggressive. And then, like, people had to, like, go inside and hide and shit.
Wow. That's crazy. I wouldn't hide in the rooms. I would just hide in a closet somewhere in the hallway.
I really want to do like fly out into like an all inclusive.
The Groupon shit.
You know, there's a lot of good ones on Southwest.
Are there?
Yeah,
You
like
know, I remember Theo saying that she had a Groupon all inclusive to Ireland.
oh wow.
Like I think they went to Ireland. They had like flights, hotels, and like, I don't know, a tour of Ireland, and they came back. I don't know exactly the details, but I want to do that too. But then if you think about it, it may look cheaper, but I think if you actually look for your own stuff, it'll be cheaper.
It depends.
Yeah, it depends, true.
Because also, like, sometimes I'm just like, research.
But yeah, we should travel. But which place was that? The one in the cartels came in.
Somewhere in Mexico,
I
I
know
think.
which one it was.
Which one?
It's that thing, that little famous one that everyone's going to recently. Tulum.
Mm,
They said, oh, they've been trying to, there's like the cartels busted in and they had to hide, right?
I guess.
Tulum.
Tulum, Oblongata, Medulla,
Abdullah.
Oblongata.
Madullah.
Abdullah,
Abdullah. It's like
Medulla.
Madullah.
Anyways, I think we're getting a little delirious. I think we should stop here.
We'll stop here and continue on the next episode of Nobody Listens to Jay.
I thought you were gonna say Dragon Ball Z again.
I was gonna say that, but then I was like, I can't be giving them free ads up in here. So
But let me ask you: have you been watching Dragon Ball Z lately?
no, there's new ones.
I don't know. I haven't kept up with it, but like,
Oh, I gotta ask my dad. That's his favorite show.
I was gonna say, yeah, like being at home, like your brothers and your dad. I feel like that's their shit.
No, I've been watching you.
You've been watching me.
You.
I can't watch that, man. Like it.
Why?
I tried to watch like the first like couple episodes, and it was just too cringy for me.
You think so? I
Yeah.
like it, but it stresses my life.
You're cringy. It scares me. Like, are there people like that for real? And I also don't know much about the show. Just like the first episode or two.
I mean, there are killers in the world, so yeah, I think that is true. Some people are very crazy, yeah.
Oh, okay.
People grow up traumatized,
Yes.
and they act on it because they think that's what it is.
Okay, maybe I should give it another try. I can't.
But no, okay, so you know the actor, right?
Yes.
The guy, Penn Bradley or whatever. He put, when that show came out, and he got so many followings on Instagram.
Yeah.
I guess it went up to 1 million like that.
Yeah.
And he made a video. He was like, I don't know how to feel about he's like, I don't know how to feel about all these followings. Is because, do you guys like being stalked and murdered? Like, it's like, is that how I got popular?
I mean, yeah.
He was just saying, he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I mean, yeah.
How do you he just said, there's something wrong in this world. Something like that.
Yeah, like people de-stress by watching like fucking
Other people
murder
die.
shows and shit. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
ooh.
crazy. That's crazy to think, because I love that shit.
So you wanted it, man.
Because you know how like they have they had a meme about this one. They're like, oh, you're scared of these Halloween movies, but then you're watching true crimes. This person died.
That's true.
It's crazy.
That's you.
We should make a video.
Okay.
It's crazy, man. I don't know why.
Anyways, we got sidetracked again.
Did you watch Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What did I watch?
Did you finish the Squid Games, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Joy that didn't
That
finish.
was easy to finish.
I love that show. But anyways, yeah. I was trying to watch it with Joya, but she was like, I think she didn't get to watch it. And then she saw like posts on videos and she's like, I want to finish it. I was like, your generation these days, just think about like you look at other people's opinions and
Yeah.
you just make it your own. I mean, I guess people do that.
I want to say like a lot of people do that, like every generation, because I mean,
I know, but I'm telling her, like, look, watch it. Just watch it. It's good. Like,
because I was going to say, how do you think like people are so racist still?
true. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
But
They
then
don't listen.
also to flip it, nah, you got to watch it, you know?
Yeah. I think you just have to hear both sides. Everybody's gonna like something that you don't like. So
Yeah.
in a way, like everybody's gonna have their own opinions, but it's up to you to actually
Decipher.
view it or
Yeah.
search it or look it up.
Yeah.
I could just be like, yeah, I don't like that person. Why? I don't like how they looked at me.
I say that all the time.
Yeah. So you're right. You're right. I feel like I contradict myself a lot
Why?
because I do these things and then I tell my kids not to do these things.
Oh, yeah. I think that's like everyone, you know?
And I try, yeah. And then I see other people do it and I'm like, yeah.
It's like
Okay.
it's like when you give like someone else advice, but then like
But you need to take your own advice.
yeah, but you're like, nah.
Not me, but you?
Yeah.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
I could give you the best advice, but still not take my own.
1000%.
Life.
Anyways, good night. Why are you flying away?
I wanted to be a butterfly,
Oh.
even though I hate butterflies.
I don't understand how you and your sister hate butterflies. It's such a weird hatred.
Do you like it?
I don't mind it.
So do you want it to come up to your face?
Sure, sounds magical.
Ew. I try not to get disgusted by these things because I notice my daughter does the same thing.
Yeah.
And Vinny uses that to his advantage.
He's like, don't teach her that.
No, yeah. And he'll be like, oh, look, mommy loves this food. Try it. And I can't be like, ew. And I'd be like this looking at me like, motherfucker.
You're like, you know,
He's
I
like,
hate Brussels
oh,
sprouts.
yum. Fuck that piece of shit. I was like, don't do it. I tell him like, Seagull, don't do it. Don't you fucking put it in my mouth. And then butterflies, yay, it's beautiful.
But you know what? Like on the other hand, like if a moth came up to me, I'm hitting it.
Ooh, butterfly, they're both the same. One's colorful, one is not. One is camouflage.
One is fucking crazy colors, and one is a fucking
Square.
bag.
What? What?
Like the color of a paper bag.
Ew. Sorry. That was an ugly ass laugh.
Did you just imagine a moth now?
As
Like
a
a
paper
dirty
bag.
ass paper bag. Like
No, I just see like
and like a car has run over it a couple times.
it's like this. No, like this. Because you know how they be talking like this.
It's like somebody went to go throw away a paper bag, but like the trash bin was full, so it fell out. And so it rained.
Got trampled on.
People have like kicked it into the street, and then cars have run over it.
Oh my god.
And that's the color of a moth.
If you look at a moth, it's very chromatic, monochromatic colors.
Wait, question. You would rather a moth come up to you than a butterfly?
No, I would not
Okay.
rather nothing. But I'm just saying, you gotta look at the colors too.
No, thank you. I'll look at a butterfly. No, I'll
I
look
don't
at a
mind.
moth.
I don't mind looking at a butterfly, but if that bitch comes to me, I'm gonna start swinging.
You know, I would understand if it was like a bee, a mosquito, a
No, I'll be
bird.
like,
Hey, you know what? Remember that one time we were driving and a bee got in the car and we had to pull off the road?
and jump out.
Yeah,
I think I hit my head
you probably did.
coming out the goddamn car. I remember something. I don't know who. Must have been that situation.
Yeah.
I was, what was I saying? I almost got into a car accident because a big ass stink bug, stink bug came in the fucking car.
You sound like the Grinch, like stink, stank, stunk.
Oh,
You know what I'm
rhyming.
saying? Yeah.
But you know what those stink bugs remind me of?
What?
The shit from Star Wars.
Shut the fuck up.
You know those like machines?
I gotta go. You know what? This is you know what, y'all? Goodbye.
Yeah, my battery about to die. So
Okay. So
tune in on next time.
tune in on next time. Hey y'all, tune in on next time.
Tune in on next time. Tune in. Oh shit. God, no, I can't. Okay, you go.
I don't know how to end this shit, man. It's been so long.
So guys, we'll see you later. Bye.
That's not how we end this.
Next time on Nobody Listens to Jay, we're going to be talking about other stuff. So I hope you like this episode about travels and travel restrictions and COVID shit.
Maybe fucking
Follow us on all social media and podcast things.
You're doing great. Keep it up. Mm-hmm.
So this is Nobody Listens to Jay, a podcast that nobody listens to.
I'm Jack.
I'm Jean. Tune in next time.
Why you keep telling everybody to tune in? I don't know how many times you said tune in this fucking episode. Bye.
Bye.